guys, this is actually day 3. We've been so caught up with this job. We knew it was a big task, but we've got a Holden Crewman here, obviously in black. Plastics on it because they're the parts that we've finished off. This is day 3. We still need to paint correct, or clay and paint correct, quarter, this whole side, bonnet and front end. Customer came to us, the car was in pretty good condition. He's had work done to it. It was coated many years ago, but it had overspray absolutely over the whole car. It had some swirl marks and some light mirroring and scratches and whatnot. And the only way around it without, well, not going too crazy, but removing overspray, you're gonna jeopardize the coating. So we had said, like, while we're at it, might as well just redo the whole thing again. So it's coming for a really big birthday. We've spent hours just getting overspray off absolutely everywhere. We've had wheels off, underguard liners all reconditioned, calipers touched up, coated, wheels coated, interior scrubbed down, coated. Same for engine bay. Like I said, we're still going on the outside. Weather's pretty crappy outside, but it's good because of the rain. It lowers the dust level. So when you're working on paint like this, you get a lot of dust when you're cutting and correcting. I'll just bring this over here, I'll show you something. So when a customer doesn't want to pay their bill, we normally just put a bit of plastic here. And, no, I'm joking. What we normally do here is we just wet this wall down with a bit of glass cleaner, this plastic, and then we'll spray the buffing pad and that will catch all your compound, as you can see. So we're just trying to minimise dust so we don't get crap all over the car. But yeah, look, it looks good. It looks good, but then when you put it under light, there's a lot of swirl marks and wash marks over the years. The coating was good. It was holding up really well. But like we said, when we start claying it and putting chemicals to remove overspray, it's going to jeopardise the coating. So there's no shortcut. The only way to go was start from the bottom. And now we're here. after 3 long days, combined 54 hours or just over 54 hours spent on this car. This is the end result. It has been a hard job. It's been a mission. Every now and then we'll always get a job that will test our patience and our skills, and I can say this car has done that. And reason being is just because of so much contaminants and overspray, and on top of all that, there was an old ceramic coating on there we had to get off, and you have to get every little speck of old coating off, otherwise it's gonna react with the new coating and reject it. So it was a very fun, tedious job, but the end results speak for itself. We're very happy, the customer will be happy, and that's why we do what we do. And yeah, happy days.